Let's go.
I stopped praying on that new ring. I just want better days. Waking up to fighting loud sirens and Berettas. Wish my dog would've ran. Threw that hammer out the whip. Be prepared for anything, so we kept it on the strip. We was always into shit. We was posted on the strip. Them niggas always spinning, throw at niggas that be innocent. Niggas talking online. They be playing foul ball. Whoever entertain them niggas won't be around. Life is so exciting. I'm trying to duck an indictment. My dog was my dog till I seen his name in the writing. Bro always talk to me. Trust I never doubt him. He said I'ma get caught with it before I'm caught without it. 2 gun charges got him sent to the mountains. We always play with guns like they toys, was never chapters. Me and bro stay together, always keep him with me. He wanna be rich, but he still need to kill me. Stop believing in God, that's when it really hit me. Know he tired of this hood shit, he want out of it. Imagine millions to your name, still gotta do dialysis. Smile on his face, but inside, I know you struggle. Don't worry about it, my nigga, just know we all love you. If you ain't got it, I tell you I got it, cause I want to. That's why after I give you with that, nigga, I hug you. My brother's still 23 and 1, waiting on that period, when that sentence gon' be done. I was living on the run, fast money always fun. In the middle a little with Italy, moving like one. I'm the one who gave you the crib. When you struggle, I'm the one who gave you the play and told you hustle. I'm the one who gave you the guns, gave you the muscle. Had love for you. Why the fuck I'm gonna sell you? I'm tired of these streets like a vegan. I got tired of beef, but I ain't making no peace. So watch how you speak. Most quiet in the room, but everything is loud. Never did this shit for TV. I serve that coke with a smile. I'm still mad. My brother went in blue trail. COVID shit is going on. I ain't see him in the wild. They watching my moves and they copy my style. Only talk the distance, but they never could run them out. Still wishing.
Let's go. Happy to pod. Happy to pod. Let's go.
It's 40.
And the mayor just dropped. The mayor just dropped. The mayor just dropped. 4021 out on all platforms right now.
Let's go.
We running it up. 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 Matter of fact, let me find another one of these records, man. We gonna run up.
One more.
We gonna run this whole.
Searching for a new Volkswagen.
We gonna run this whole.
Happy Monday, everybody. We starting Mondays good, man.
Crazy for this one.
Let's go. We doing one more?
Early in the morning, counting money when I wake up. Keep on trapping, that's the only way to stay. Yeah, bitch, my niggas ain't getting middleman, I ain't used to the paper. Knew since the first time I met her that I liked her. Girl next door, she be playing with the swipers. Had her in the trap, smoking loud with the lifers. The only time he touched 300 was in the Chrysler. I don't give a fuck about the shit that you did, blocks that you slid, or about the bitch you hit. I carry kids with the 30, I ain't playing with kids. These Jordan ones, hot tots, we don't fuck with the mids. Eating real good, did the steak at Del Frisco. Ain't getting in the whip if the shit a fish. Now the hand, the wall black, and the top is like Cisco. I'm cheating in my bitch, no, I'm sleeping with my bitch though. Money on my mind, so I got it trapped. Shooters all around, I ain't got it strapped. We been sliding on the ops and they ain't holler back. And they'll be talking blue faces, need a lot of that.
Run it up, 4021 out right now. Big Boots the mayor.
Blue faces need a lot of that.
Get it.
I paid like 25 for these feet. These niggas scared me with all these faking everything.
Yeah.
Broke is not an option, it's the reason. I like my money blue, but everything bleeding.
Yeah.
She on the knees looking up.
I'm loving the energy. I'm loving the energy.
I made a lot of money in Lehman with service security all the way to the teachers. You gotta stay away from the leeches. I play basketball, my pops was never in the bleachers. Shining in these streets like a VVS. Ain't talking Nike, it was hoes when I bought the tech. I'm money mentioned in red drop with the BBS. Fuck the gym with this weight, I ain't need to stretch. Money on my mind, so I got it trapped. Shooters all around, I ain't got it strapped. We been sliding on the ops and they ain't holler back. And they'll be talking blue faces, need a lot of that. Money on my mind, so I got it trapped. Shooters all around, I ain't got it strapped. We been sliding on the ops and they ain't holler back. And they'll be talking blue faces, need a lot of that.
2021.
What's up, baby?
Go buy that. Go buy that. Let's normalize buying music again. Let's normalize buying music again.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Tacos and 40 Central. Let's go. You eating tacos today? Today's not Tuesday.
That's nasty.
Taco Tuesday, man. What up, man?
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm trying to get my charging station situated. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I actually forgot it was my anniversary that fast.
What is it?
My Q-versary is the day that I crossed.
Oh.
6/28/2012. Stand up in the motherfucking building. If you were Q, whether you in New York, LA, Texas, Africa, no matter where you at, man, continue to serve. We appreciate you, manhood, scholarship, perseverance, and uplift our 4 cardinal principles. We've got over 100 years of service to the society and around the world. Shout out to all the bros around the world
Still
doing
on?
their thing. So, other than that, I actually got some videos I'm gonna try to share it. So that way y'all could see like what I was like doing in college and shit like that in terms of like the hops and the steps and when I went bald, on my probate. Yeah, man, it was real. It was a real.
What are you laughing for?
Because I went from braids to bald. There was no like
No in between?
Yeah, there was no in between. I had hair. I had braids probably since I was in like 4th or 5th grade. Because that's when I wanted to be Allen Iverson. And then
Zion, what up?
Oh, shout out to Zion. I had braids since I was like 4th and 5th grade, around that time. And then all throughout middle school, all throughout high school, all throughout my first 2 years of college, I had braids. And then come back my junior year, I'm bald. And people wasn't ready for that transition. But
it's like that's really hard to just go.
I mean, but you got to do it, huh? Yeah, like people wasn't ready, so it was like, like everybody was like, even my mom, my girl, my sister was just like, yo, what? Like when they saw me, because they came to, first of all, shout out to my family for driving out to Indiana to come support me on my probate day. That was big. They rode out all the way to Indiana to come see me, and it was just it's cool, man. Like a lot of people don't know about the frat life, and that's one thing that I want to do better with 40 Central is introducing the fraternity life and the sorority life to our viewers and the people who support it, because I don't think a lot of people know about what it is.
We need to get some of them on here.
Yeah, we could do that. Matter of fact, our first breakup episode, dude was he's a Kappa.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so shout out to the Noops, Kappa Alpha.
Is he allowed back up here?
Technically, no, but yes, he is allowed up here if he wants to come. Matter of fact, he is coming back up here because his man's is booked for an episode coming up in a few weeks.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so he'll be back. But yeah, man, it's 12, no, not 12 years. Hell no. I crossed in 2012. That's what, 7? Is that 7 years ago?
I don't even know what year we in.
No, I'm not. No,
2012?
2012, that was like
2021. 9 years ago.
9 years ago. Yeah, man. 9 years in the frat, 9 years of service, 9 years of putting on for the town, 9 years of purple and gold across my chest.
Just go Lakers.
9 years of Lakers ties. 9 years of community service, 9 years of being out, 9 years of just being in a dope frat, and everybody should join Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. So let me your favorite athletes are members of the same fraternity. You wouldn't even know it.
That's probably true. A lot of people.
Michael Jordan, Omega Psi Phi.
Oh, where?
Shaquille O'Neal, Omega Psi Phi.
I know that. He always says it.
Vince Carter, Omega Psi Phi. Outside of basketball, football, Ray Lewis, Omega Psi Phi. Stephen A. Smith, Omega Psi Phi. Steve Harvey, Omega Psi Phi. So that's the ones I can think of off the top of my head. But we got a lot of people, man. It's a lot of us, and it's a close knit fraternity. Like I could go anywhere in the world, and if I ask somebody, "Do you know where Omega Psi Phi is?" and they say yes, I'm good.
What?
I don't got to worry about nothing. Nothing. I could go to Atlanta right now and not have a place to stay. But because I'm a member of Omega Psi Phi, I have a place to stay.
That's fine. Well, congratulations, man.
Thank you. Give myself a round of applause for that.
I never had a chance to go.
Yeah, it's all right, man. It's all right.
Me and Zay stepped one time though.
Okay.
That's it. We had one day.
We don't step, it hop.
Yeah, we hop.
Oh,
But I say step because most people don't know what hopping is. But if you go to YouTube right now and type in Omega Psi Phi, you'll see some of what we do. You'll see the guys doing this, throwing up the hooks. You'll see the guys with the tongue out. You'll see the guys with the shirts off. You'll see the guys with the suits. We got a lot of different faces that we wear in our fraternity. We're different than everybody else. We don't have one type of Omega Psi Phi. You got the suit wearing Qs. You got the Qs that's wearing the shirt off. You got the Qs that allegedly bite asses at the parties. Allegedly bite asses at the parties. You got Qs that wild out, just do crazy shit, and then you got the chill Qs. But I'm gonna do a better job of introducing the frat life to our viewers.
That'd be cool because I don't know a lot of that shit.
Yeah, and then I think our kids need to know it too. Like, I didn't know shit about frat. Only thing I knew about frat life before I joined was Stomp the Yard. What was the other thing? The other big college movie?
Drumline,
Stomp the Yard, and it was another one. So those were the two that introduced me, and I thought that's what frat life was about. So when I went on campus, the first ones I seen were the Alphas. The Alphas were the only frat on the yard, and they were doing their thing. Shout out to all the Alphas, Mike Pace, Naeem, all of them, Naquan, all of them that was doing their thing on campus. Patrick, a bunch of them, and they introduced me to frat life. That was my first time seeing it in real life, and they held it down. They were doing a bunch of dope things for the campus. Huh?
That door locked?
It might be. I don't know. But yeah, while I was doing the frat life, I seen a lot of dope things, and then after that, I was like, yo, I want to do it too. So then, after I did that, after I seen it happening on campus, I was like, I bet I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it myself, and then I'm gonna be fine. And then you learn about how you got to get in and the different things that it takes to be a member, and learning all the history and stuff like that. That was also intriguing to me because I never seen a group of so much positive black men, Spanish men, white men, men of color, but predominantly, and it's historically a black fraternity. And it was created to offset the fact that black people couldn't join white fraternities and sororities. So that's where it stems from. But being a predominantly African-American black fraternity, I never seen that before. Like, I never seen a group of black men come into a neighborhood and just do community service for the sake of making the neighborhood better. I never seen a group of black men just host an event, say, yo, come through, learn about this, or just want to mentor kids just off the street. Like, I never seen an organization like that. Like, in the hood, there's no frat, there's no Omega Psi Phi in this hood. Like, in New York, you don't see it like that. But in Indiana and the South, like, they got it out there heavy. Oh, my bad. I'm trying to see the comments. They got it out there heavy, and I think that everybody should do it. I think everybody should do it, man. You should definitely look into the frat life. If you're going to college, you should think about it, consider it, join it. Even if it's not Omega Psi Phi, which it should be because we're the best. But even if it's not Omega Psi Phi, you should be trying to join some type of fraternity because it's just dope. It's dope. It's dope from the party aspect. The parties is fun. The intellectuals that you meet are fun. The networking is fun. The events are fun. Like, all that stuff is fun. What happened? But yeah, so our guest is on the way. I'm gonna have Justin have the honors of introducing them because they've been doing a lot of good business this past few months since we've been down here. He'll be here soon. And we got a lot of things coming up for 40 Central, man. Shout out to everybody who's watching right now. Shout out to the staff, the other staff that's supporting from home, that's watching, whether they commenting, liking, sharing the link. But if you're watching right now, please do us a big favor. Take the link, share it with somebody that you know. Let's get these numbers up. Let's get these subs up. Let's get these likes up. Let's get these views up. Let's get all of it up. It is a Monday pod, so Mondays are usually a little bit chill, calmer. There's not as much alcohol involved and nothing like that, but we're gonna make sure that we got a good episode for y'all. This Monday, we're gonna talk about the weekend. We're gonna talk about sports. We're gonna talk about all of that. We're gonna get into the guest techniques and how he does what he does with his business. We got a lot in store for y'all, but just need y'all to look out, share the link, get people to like and subscribe to the podcast. Right now, we have 5. Let's look at the numbers.
526.
We have 526 right now. We got to get to at least 550 before the end. What we about to go into July? Before the end of July, we got to. Like, we got to get to this 1,000. We got to push for 1,000. There's no way that between us on this panel, y'all watching at home, and everybody that y'all know, we know that we can't get 1,000 people to just hit subscribe. There's no way possible. I know that y'all could do it. But I'm gonna just jump into the first topic of conversation myself. The weekend was really interesting, man. I came down off of I was in a different state of mind for 7 days straight. I broke the curse. It was a very stressful 7-day week for me. Definitely one of the worst weeks that I've ever experienced on a mental level. And if you go to episode 64, I think it was, or 65, the last Thursday episode, you go to that one, you'll see what happens towards the latter half of the podcast. And you'll see what messed up my entire weekend. So there was that. And then if you want to see what happened before that on Monday, go to the Monday's pod and you'll see what happened and how my week was shattered. What'd you say? Tuesday? Oh, it was Tuesday. The Tuesday pod. You see, like, I'm still like walking my way back into it. Like, I'm getting used to it. This right here, doing what I was trying to do in the state that I was in was not an easy task. So I'm still like coming down off of that, and it was an interesting experience. It was something that I'd never experienced before. First of all, anytime that you try something new, never do it in front of a camera. That's first and foremost. Doing it in front of a camera is like one of the worst decisions that you could ever make in your life, because it's never going nowhere. Whether it be weed, whether it be alcohol, whether it be sex, don't do it in front of a camera.
That first time in front of a camera?
What I'm trying to get them to understand is you never want to do anything in front of a camera for the first time.
Look at that logo. Everybody look at that logo.
What are they looking at?
Logo, the Lit Hookah logo. Just look at it. This who's here today. The infamous. Let's go. What you were talking about? Your weekend?
Yeah. I was talking about, how I'm just now walking myself back into my right state of mind. It was a very long week. Started on Tuesday and ended yesterday. And even yesterday was a long day.
You just felt like slow?
No, I felt sick. Like, it got to the point where it's like I felt sick. I felt psychotic. I felt there were hallucinations.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. It was crazy.
Yeah. So backstory, real quick, before you come on here, because I know you listened. He accidentally drank something that he shouldn't have drank, and accidentally ate something that he shouldn't have eaten, and he was smacked for a week.
Yeah, literally for 6 days straight. It was an experience like no other. And like for somebody who doesn't do drugs, it was like it's something that if you are used to that lifestyle, you can't even understand because you do it. So it's like, and if somebody who's never done it, you can't understand because you don't do it. So it's like, not so many people can really relate to what I was going through. And that also made it kind of difficult because I'm trying to explain it to people and they thinking like, oh, like in a day you'll be fine, or do this and you'll be fine. And it's like, no, I wasn't fine. No, it didn't work.
So you wasn't fine this weekend?
No, that's why I didn't go to the event. I got to the event mad late. I woke up, I wasn't feeling good. My head was spinning. I sent the text because I was supposed to do the scoreboard. I sent the text and said, yo, I'm not going to make it. They sent back the laughing emojis. All right. I'm perfectly fine with going home if I do not feel well. And that's what happened. I stayed home. But then later on, I was just like, for the event, I got to at least
show up.
I got to show up. So when I showed up, I caught the tail end of the last game. Shout out to the home team for handling business.
You was out there?
Yeah. I was out there I caught like the last 35 seconds of the game.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then after that, they sang happy birthday and all that stuff. They was cutting the cake. Did all of that. I was there. Yeah, I was there. I was outside. I was talking and mixing and mingling with people. The funniest thing is trying to keep the persona that everything is okay, not knowing if they can tell that something's going on. That's the scariest part. Is like you're trying to make it like, okay, like I'm good. You're doing everything that you feel is the right thing to do, but in the back of your mind, you don't know if they're thinking like, oh, something's off about this nigga today. I didn't know that. So that was also playing in the back of my mind. And the craziest thing about this whole trip was I feel like the overlapping theme was that it took everything that I was afraid of and put it in my face.
That's why.
Wow.
This mic is like. Can you turn off mic 1?
Just hit mute.
Yeah. On mic 1.
No. It's touchscreen. It's touchscreen. Yeah. Hit mute. Mute.
Mic 1.
There's a solo and it's not ADAT one. ADAT one. Not analog one. Yeah. There you go.
There we go.
So
there we go.
much better.
Yeah,
so
you hear it better?
Yeah, much better. So it literally took everything that I feared and put it in front of my face. Like I felt like I let the pod down. I felt like, you might die today. Like it was like it was two extremes. Like it was like you might die, or you about to just you're afraid of letting your team down. And those are two realities for me. Like if I die, I feel like I didn't accomplish everything that I wanted to do. And also at the same time, I fear letting my team down. I would never want to do that. What else?
The funnier thing about that shit is Tuesday, I wasn't supposed to be here. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, shit, I'm just gonna go. Mm-hmm. I came, I'm like, yo, I gotta make sure I got everything ready, everything set, just in case. Mm-hmm. I ain't know that was gonna happen. We didn't know nothing.
Nobody knew that was gonna happen.
And then Thursday, I'm like, I got it. I seen it in your face. I was like, oh, it's over.
There was a point in time where you asked me a question. I leaned over. You said it again. I don't know what you said. And then I just said, no. But the shaking this, I feel like I shook my head 50 times. That's how my mind was spiraling. And it was like, it was just a disgusting feeling. I would probably never do it again. But the second time wasn't as bad.
That's because you already had the feeling.
Yes, but the second time was bad because it lasted longer. Mm-hmm. That's what was scary about the second time. The second time I did it Thursday, and it didn't wane off until Sunday night.
That's crazy.
Exactly. Whereas the Tuesday one was
that's because you doubled up. You doubled up in your system. Yeah. And yeah, I don't want to go into stuff about that. But yeah, you did that.
Go ahead. We're being vulnerable. I don't have a problem being vulnerable.
Nothing. You just did it multiple times. It's like when you're drinking. And then they was like, oh, just have a beer. So that you could get back to normal, and then you just continue to drink and shit like that. You just made yourself just go on a extreme high. Yeah. Some people would like that though.
Some people would, and that's another thing that came across my mind. Like, why do people enjoy this shit? Like, I could never fathom why people enjoy that experience. That's just me. I'm not saying or judging, never that. But what I'm saying is, I can't comprehend why people would enjoy that type of trip, because it's just, for me, it's just not for me. But it may be because you're not supposed to start where I started. Most people start with a little bit of Reggie. You do your Reggie.
You went from nothing.
Yeah, Reggie won't even get me high. Reggie has no effect on me.
Shout out to my family right now watching in Staten Island.
Yeah, shout out to the Staten Island fam. If you somebody that sells Reggie, don't even talk to me. You sell Reggie, you gotta go across the street. Go talk to the young homies across the street. Maybe they may want to buy that. That's not good enough for me.
Where you at now?
I feel like I'm in the Mike Tyson league. I'm in the big boy league. I'm in the big boy league. I'm good. I could take it.
So your weekend was like off.
My weekend was bad. Princess nursed me back to health. She was there for me every step of the way. So let me give her a round of applause.
Let's go.
Oh, whoops.
What happened?
I think she muted it. Yeah, I think you definitely muted it.
Oh, there's a round of applause.
Yeah. Well,
Niggas JT dropped it. Warren said JT tried to drive home, moved 10 feet and said nope.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even tell that part. No, do it again. No, mute it. It's not you. It's something. It had to be this. The drops aren't working for some reason. I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
Because the volume's up. I don't know.
But so you tried to drive and you was like, nah.
Oh, so then towards the end of first of all, so now they're doing the podcast. This is Thursday, right? So if you go to Thursday's episode, the second half, and you'll notice it. So now I do what I do. You'll see it if you watch the episode. I do what I do. I'm like, yo, give me some water. Give me some water. In my mind, I'm like you ever seen Get Out when the nigga just starts doing this?
That's what you did?
No, but like I'm here, but in my mind, I'm telling myself, damn, I'm about to do this shit again. So I'm like, oh my God. But I'm trying to keep my composure. So then the episode's going and like I'm slowly fading out of the conversation. Like I noticed that I'm trying to think of questions, but nothing's coming out. I'm trying to get into the conversation. Nothing's coming out. I'm trying to listen to the guest. I'm hearing half sentences. Like I just wasn't there. So then I'm like, all right, I'm going to get up, do a lap, get some water, come back. I'm good. Check me back in, coach. So I'll try to come back in. And now if you look, I'm just staring at the guest. Like, I'm just like, I'm trying to be as normal as I could. I'm looking at him. I think I did a pretty good job.
Nah, you held it. You held it a little bit.
Held it for as long as I could. I'm looking at him. And now it's getting towards the end. And there was a point where you said, at one point you said, yo, I got 2 questions left. I said, all right, so now we getting close to the end. Like now we at the 3 hour and change mark. All right, you got 2 more questions. We good. I could do this. I'm like, all right, I can make it to the end. And then y'all started talking again. And then you said, I got 3 questions left. And then you can hear me say 3. I said 3. I can't do it. I got up. I sat down. I'm watching it. And now everything is in like super HD when I'm seeing it. Like everything was like so clear, crystal clear. I don't know if it made my eyesight better, but everything was super HD. Like I didn't like you see how you could see the hookah smoke now? I didn't see it. It was straight HD. So now I'm going through that. I'm looking. I'm like, oh shit, everything's clear. I can see. I'm ready to take my contacts off, and I'm ready to live life. So I'm like, damn. Now I gotta go home because I don't feel good. Like I'm about to go home, but then I'm like, I can't leave Justin hanging. In my mind, I'm like, I can't leave Justin hanging. It's only him and Warren. I gotta at least be here until it's over, just to help if I can. So now I think I came back on. No, I'm lying. I didn't come back on after the second time. I was just sitting in the audience, just watching. Greg was talking to me. Shout out to Greg. He checked up. Then I told Ed. When I told Ed right there, Ed is trying to get me to pay attention to something on the camera. He's like, yo, watch this. And I'm like, all right. I'm watching it, and I'm like, this nigga has no idea. He has no idea that I have no idea what's going on. So I'm like, yo, bro, I can't do it. Can't do it today. I told him what happened. Everybody heard me. Everybody laughed. I stepped outside. I told him what happened. He's like, you dumb. So I come back in. Fast forward. Now it's the end of the show. I'm like, all right, I made it to the end. My mission is accomplished. I'm good. I did what I got to do. I thanked the guests. I said peace out to everybody. Everybody asked me if I was good. I said, all right. I remember you saying, verbatim. Well, not verbatim.
Yo. All right, my fault. The internet went. We got it back. But yo, I'm at the studio. I'm gonna call you back. Yeah. All right. So everybody, I think we good now. Let
me see.
Please make sure everybody can hear us. Please. Before I can't hear
I don't
that.
know where. All right, you keep going.
Yeah. Just I want to make sure I can hear before I introduce him, so he could get a proper introduction. What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm not really good with the camera.
Oh, nah. Oh, it's gonna be one of those like the first time.
Yeah, I guess.
Let's go. Oh yeah, we good. They can hear us. We good. Let's go. So we live.
Oh, I didn't even know you.
We live. Yeah. we live, man. Listen, I'm gonna do the introduction today, man, because this guy right now, man, I found him on Instagram. Hit him up.
IG.
It's been about 2 months. We've been going back and forth, man. This guy right here got one of the best products that you want to smoke hookah. And anywhere you want to go, you put this shit in your car. You can put this. You can go to a funeral with this. You go to, you can go to wherever you want, man. Like Lit Hookahs, man, on IG. He's a
Lit Hookah to go.
Lit Hookah to go. I'm sorry, because I mean you could have it here. You could have it to go. You could do whatever the fuck you want with these shits. These shits got. How many flavors you got?
30 plus.
30 plus flavors, man. This guy's out here working, man. This guy's out here working.
We sell to restaurants. We sell to stores. We sell everywhere. We have an LLC. We're working on a patent.
Let's go, man. And I thought it was going to be very hard for me to get this man on the pod. And he said, nah, book me for any Monday. I'm coming.
Anytime.
And he was like, yo, I'm coming down there. We're going to talk. You getting the hookahs right. We smoking that shit. We going to do all that shit. And I'm going to promote him because he really fucks with us, man. And I want to say thank you. I want to give you your flowers before we even start. I appreciate you.
Thank you. I appreciate
you. Yes, sir.
My guy.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's JT.
JT, nice to meet you, my brother.
No doubt.
The for some reason the switchboard ain't working.
Yeah.
We're
gonna get it right. We're gonna get it right.
Yeah, but it's over there then. That's what it is.
But yeah, man. So what's up? Let's get into it. Let's get into this because there's a couple of people mad that they not here smoking the hookahs. So everybody, before we go on Instagram and follow this man, Lit Hookahs to go on Instagram. So what's up, man? So hookah, right?
Hookah, yeah.
Hookah. What made you
want to do hookah?
Yeah.
So
besides going out partying, and you like, yo, I could do this shit myself.
I honestly worked in the club scene for a long time. I used to work at strip clubs, like, you know, manage valet companies. So I used to always be in the club scene. So I always noticed that hookah is getting very popular. You know, first it started, you know, I just seen Arabs smoking. Now everybody's smoking. Mm-hmm. So I was like, once it hit Corona, I always wanted to do this idea before, you know, like before a year ago, because I've been a year now. So it's
that's
like,
it?
Yeah, just a year.
Oh shit.
Yeah, just a year. And so I was like, before that, I was like, you know, let me do some. I was thinking about it now. I really wanted to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like Corona made me really want to do this. It's because, you know, it's getting very popular right now.
So before you wanted to do it, you were still working at the club scene, and then because of coronavirus, that shit like went down the drain.
Yeah, it went down the drain. So I was like, you know, not just the club scene, yeah, because everything just started getting shut down. Everything was whack. So I was like, you know what? This is the best vibe. People could smoke at home. People could take it to the park. People could, you know, take it everywhere. That. Oh, right here?
Yeah, right now.
Oh, my bad. Hello?
Nah, you good. They can hear you, but it's
adjusted.
Yeah, adjust it to however you feel comfortable.
Yeah, that's good. So I just really think, you know, it's the best thing because it's disposable. You know, we give it to you ready. You know what I'm saying? So it's it's what people want. You know, so that's why I honestly like this idea. I've been doing this for a year now, and thank God I sold a lot. So, you know, thank God it's lit.
Warren said his friend always asks where I get my hookah from. Why didn't you ask me? I see you every Thursday. You didn't ask me, but now y'all know where it's from, so y'all could just hit him up on Instagram and he delivers. Depending on where you at, though.
Yeah,
like you ain't going deep.
No, I actually go everywhere. It's just a minimum in certain areas. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I go everywhere.
Now, what I want to know is just what is hookah?
Hookah is it's actually, you know what's fun to leave?
We're talking about some people who just learned about drugs.
All right. So people that actually smoke marijuana, they actually, you know, use fentanyl, you know, to put in their weed and etc. So shisha is fentanyl mixed with molasses oil. So that's exactly what it is. So before anything, I'm Arabic, usually Arabs smoke hookah. So me, I was at a young age, I was always smoking hookah. So I used to always make it out of cups, out of everything. So my idea was like, because now they said in New York, they said like 20% started smoking hookah.
20% of people?
Yeah, 20% of the people in New York City started smoking hookah. Like more than the average people started smoking hookah.
You think that was one of the reasons for the fast spread of coronavirus?
Nah, I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know. You never know. 20% now. That's when people pass the hookah around.
Shout out to Chris. He said he delivered to him in Jersey.
Hey.
Black ink, this tattoo. I was just there. I believe it was like 3 weeks ago. I live everywhere.
You heard him name dropping. You heard that, right? That was just in Black Ink Crew. You feel me?
I was just there. I just gave her to Caesar.
Yeah.
Caesar's girl. She was smoked hookah, so I gave her hookah. I gave one to a Celtics basketball player that was there.
Okay.
They invited me there, so.
Because this shit is blowing up, and in a year your shit blew up like crazy. Because I've seen on your page like who been buying the shit and who been posting it.
Yeah. They're like, thank God. Like once the product is good, it'll sell itself. Mm. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'm good with marketing. You know, I'm good with, you know, reaching out to people and doing my work. You know, so if I move my face, it's no good.
Yeah, you kind of gotta like.
Oh my bad.
Now you good.
Yeah, so I'm just working hard. That's all, man.
So
hard work with good product. On my back.
no, you're good. You're good. How did you learn about like business in general? Like, where did you get that mindset from?
My father used to own 12 grocery stores when I was young, from 155th all the way down to 107th Street.
Let's give a round of
Damn,
applause.
let's
For
give
him.
him
Like once I finish school, I go to work. So like school really didn't teach me on hands-on about business. So after that, I worked for myself, and then I ran companies for people. So I noticed I did good for others. So I tried out. I did a couple businesses myself, but you always, you win, you lose.
That's crazy. 12 grocery stores.
Yeah.
So what did that teach you though? Like, so seeing your dad have 12 stores in Manhattan, you said, right?
Harlem.
Harlem.
From 7th to 8th Avenue.
Yeah. So like seeing your dad have that, like, what did you learn from that?
He told me like, like in life, you just, you got to work hard. You know what I'm saying? Just work hard and just, he told me how business wise, as in either profit, at a young age. So he told me how to, how to structure a business, like every other business.
Wow. And do you think that what your dad taught you was more valuable than the things that you learned at school?
Definitely. I really think because I always loved business. So I really think that him showing me the ropes at a young age, hands on, is way better than school. Because that's me personally.
Yeah.
I have people in my family that went to school, and some of them they liked it, and some of them didn't even get a job.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's like I felt like learning hands on, and then even working for others and building other people's, so it helped me to try to establish this business.
So you started this business alone?
Alone, yeah, alone.
And you do everything by yourself?
No, I have workers. I have like a I have a nice setup, but I don't have a store, so I'm a wholesaler. I sell to restaurants, I sell to stores, I do events, and etc.
So how did you get like the restaurant plug then?
I've been like in the restaurant scene and club scene my whole life. You know what I'm saying?
So they order like multiple at a time, and then
they order multiple at a time. Instead of having like this is where I thought about it. This is why I thought about it too. It's a hookah that's ready. So for example, if you're at a restaurant, they don't serve hookah, so you're supplying them without even needing a worker, without needing merchandise, without needing nothing. It's straight profit. Like they get it, they make profit, and that's it. Like certain people when they have a restaurant, they have to establish the hookah. They have to buy the hookahs. They have to buy the shisha. They have to buy the charcoal. They have to buy everything, then make profit. When you're going up to them, showing them your product, and you're telling them, listen, hands straight up, that you get it, you sell it, and that's it. There's no somebody stealing from behind you. You ain't got to worry about people making them. You ain't got to worry about nothing. Just buy it, from us, and sell it, and you sell them.
That's one of the biggest reasons why I started even buying too, because I used to hate making them while I'm here. Then I got to get up, I got to clean it, I got to come back, I got to set it up again. It's taking like time. I just go, put a couple of more chocolates on the shit, and keep it moving, and it lasts longer than if I go to a bar.
It lasts longer than your regular hookah, than your average hookah.
Yeah.
That's just me. A regular hookah will last you an hour. This lasts you 2 to 4 hours, right?
Yeah,
2 to 3 hours.
At least.
Like you
I have it here the whole time.
Exact flavor for 2 hours.
That's good.
Yeah, so it's like, and it's a cup and a fruit. So it's an orange. It's an orange, pineapple, grapefruit. We serve all those type of fruits. So people love it because of the simple fact they ain't got to worry about it. They ain't got to worry about nothing. They just,
when I'm done, I throw the shit out.
Exactly.
That's why I love it.
And that's why I liked it, because around Corona, everything we're giving to you, everything brand new hoses, brand new everything. So you ain't got to worry about safety protocols.
Wow, that's so you saw not a problem, but you saw an opportunity to kind of do something different in the hookah space and just took full advantage of it.
Yeah, basically.
So are you the first to make these disposable?
No, this has been around, but it's very famous in Michigan.
Okay.
Like only certain Arabs know about this, but this is very famous in Michigan, but it's not really famous in New York. So I'm bringing it to the limelight.
Now it is.
And plus, it's 10 times better.
Let's go. Now it is. Oh, you my fault. I fucked up your whole thing you was going with.
Me?
Yeah.
I just stopped.
You said is famous in Michigan. I was
It's famous.
And not here. So I said now it is about to be famous.
Yeah, now
over
it
here.
is. Yeah, so it's like I'm trying to show, like in Michigan, they have it. It's the same thing, but honestly, it don't taste that good. It's like pizza. You know, you go get a certain pizza. Some of them taste good, some of them not. So it's the same thing. But like once I bring it to New York, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make sure like everybody knows about it. You know, it's out there. Yeah, that's about it.
Now, how did you learn like marketing? Because with a store, if you have like a good location, especially I don't know what your dad was selling in the stores, but
It was a regular grocery and
like a regular grocery store.
Yeah,
All right,
regular
cool.
deli.
So then you don't really have to like explain to people what it is.
Yeah, they already know what it is.
So
But marketing, as in with this, I had to like, I'm not gonna lie to you, like in the beginning it was not easy because people don't know what it is. So you gotta understand to people, you gotta explain to people, give out, you know, go, being from every place to, you basically just, how you explain it? I'm not very good with marketing, but I understand how to get to a certain, to a certain way how to get it done. You know what I'm saying? Going to restaurants, going to everywhere. I just know. I used to be a salesman. I used to work at Toyota too.
Oh wow!
So I know how to deal with sales. I know how to deal with people, understand what they like, what they want. So I knew with this that even working at restaurants, I used to be a server too. I did everything. So understanding restaurants, they just want sometimes like a waiter. They just want somebody to bring out the food. They want somebody to bring out. Do you need a good chef? So in certain things, even in hookah, some people don't know how to make good hookah.
That's facts.
Even at certain restaurants.
That's
you go
facts.
to a certain restaurant, the hookah guy,
sucks.
hookah guys, it's nasty. And in certain places, it tastes real good.
Yeah.
So it all depends on who's making it. And sometimes that messes up their business.
Because they be like, yo, this hookah's trash. I'm not going to go there.
Exactly. And a lot of people's like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So now that, I'm a connoisseur when it comes to, like stuff like this and trying new products, now that I have that experience, can you explain, like, what does hookah do for you?
It's just nothing, honestly. Like some people, it calms them down. Some people, it's just what it does for you.
Me, it keeps me chill, especially when I'm drinking. Like, it's more like not like a boost, because then people be like, oh, it don't really boost me, but it's just like it's also
nerves, right?
Yeah, and then even in the spot, like if I don't have like a hookah or something like that, I'm drinking more. So like I smoke hookah, sips, like. It's for me. It's like different. It does calm me down sometimes. And when I'm stressed out, I'll smoke a hookah. Yeah, it does do that for me at times. But a lot of times, it's just I don't know. Like he said, it's just different for everybody.
Yeah, it's different for everybody. Some people is addicted to it. Some people is just love smoking it once in a blue. You got the occasional smokers. You got the people that smoke every day. And some people that don't like tired of making it.
Now, when you go to a spot. And
I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good.
When you go to a restaurant, right? Where you like to go eat?
Just like randomly,
or where you like to get your drinks, for example.
Let's just say I'm not even a big drinker. Me and my girl, we go to the Cheesecake Factory. So let's say we go to the Cheesecake Factory, we make it a drink.
Okay, because the drink is nice and decent over there, right? Okay, so you go to the Cheesecake Factory because the service. The food, the drinks, the whole vibe, right? Yeah. It's a vibe.
Ooh. I like that. Can we shoot a commercial?
Yeah, whatever.
I think we should shoot a commercial. I want to help. I don't know what I could do. He could smoke it on camera.
You can smoke it too. You could just
just
do one.
I'm retired.
Oh, you're retired after this week?
I'm retired. I had a great run. I feel like I had like a.
He's reminiscing of Thursday.
Yeah. Like I had my fun. I had my run. It was a good time. You should have been there. I may give my retirement speech in the next week or so when I have it written out. But I'm behind the scenes.
So now you want to shoot the video.
Yeah, I want to shoot the video. I want to help with the marketing, the promotion if I can. But I think it's really dope.
Yeah, I'm with it. Whenever you want, man, I'm down.
So
Always down for everything.
So I want to know, because in the beginning it was kind of hard for you to get the name out there, right? But when was it the first time like you was like, shit, this is working?
When I was getting hit up for events, restaurants was hitting me up. Like right now, I got people from out of state that want me to do a convention in Vegas, like a hookah convention. So it's like, so it's like every day, thank God, like every day is new,
Opportunities.
Wow,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So what do you do at a hookah convention?
It's a hookah convention. Everybody's selling their own product. Like some people got the actual hookah. Some people selling their tobacco. Some people selling. It's just like how they have ink conventions and tattoo.
Okay.
Tattoo convention, same thing.
So now I would go to the convention and just be able to try a bunch of different hookahs and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and
they do that a lot in Vegas. They do a lot of conventions in Vegas.
Yeah, they do. Like, forget it. I was gonna go off track. I was gonna go off track. Okay, cool. So are you thinking about doing it?
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing it. I have to try to bring it real out there.
So then, what is the next step for this? Like, because let's say you go to Vegas and then you're based out in New York, and then people in Vegas want your product. Like, what do you do from there?
Honestly, I'm thinking like the reason why I'm going there is to see if it could, actually work out there. The product, people like it. Once they do like it, I'm open up shop over there.
Get somebody to do it.
Yeah, open up shop there. I'm trying to go to Florida too. I'm trying, trying.
Yeah, no,
I think you should, man. I think you have something that is working, like, and you shouldn't stop. If those conventions are going to give you more people to come and buy.
What pushed me the most, honestly, is the feedback. Was like people saying, we like it, we love it. That just makes me very, it makes me very motivated. You know what I'm saying? Especially when people keep saying, we like the product, please, you're going to hear from us again. And they do it. 90% of them hear from them again.
I was just about to ask that.
Yeah,
like, how many people rebuy?
Yeah, 90%. Like, everybody really likes it. So they keep rebuying. You know what I'm saying? So that's what makes me happy, is because I put hard work to it. Yeah. So if you put hard work in anything you do, I think you establish, especially if you do your homework, because homework is before anything.
Mm-hmm. Did you start off with making good hookahs though? Like, was it a point in time?
Honestly, in the beginning, I didn't have that much good flavors. Like, I was learning, which flavors should get, learning the other people's companies, what kind of companies had good flavors, trying them out. Mm-hmm. That's when I started learning little by little.
So is that what you meant when you said like homework?
Yeah, homework. Like, as in trying to make it, trying to know what flavors are good, giving them out in the beginning. Mm-hmm. Let's see, because your opinion is your opinion. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Even family, they might give you a nice opinion because they're your family, but when you hear from somebody else, and then it keeps going. It makes you want to keep going.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like you got a lot of support from the people who you expected to support you in the beginning?
Honestly, I really learned that hard in life. Like, the people that 90% of the time, it's not really as like they will support you, but not as much as the people that don't know you. That's just me personally. Yeah, I noticed that before even I had this job. Mm-hmm. Before I even did this, I just thought like in anything you do, people is not going to support you as the most random, the other person you don't know.
Why do you think that is though?
I don't know.
I've been trying to figure that out.
I've been trying to figure that out too. I really don't know.
Did that discourage you though?
Yeah, that gets me mad sometimes. Because when I say 99% like it, like that 1% might be somebody
personally.
Yeah.
That's deep.
But
damn, wow. Yeah, nah, I felt like that too though, before. Like I say it all the time. I thought that there should have been people that should have supported us before, but then I was like, fuck it. It is what it is. Like,
it's always like I said, like once people like it and then it's other people that like it, it gets you so motivated, so happy to keep going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And especially like and then you hear from other people, and then restaurants are selling it, and you just keep going.
Mhm.
You can't stop from there.
Now, being that you're building a team, how does it feel like having that like managerial position? Like now you have people that you're delegating tasks, like, hey, do this, take care of this. Like, I guess what I'm trying to ask, like, were you comfortable with just letting it go in a sense, like giving people these responsibilities with your product?
Yeah, because I know it would sell itself as long as somebody there would at least say, we have the product.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of places, they rely on the hookah guy to make the product. For example, you're at a restaurant and you never hear, a waiter or waitress tell you want a hookah. It's always usually a hookah guy there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A guy specifically for
Well,
hookah,
especially if
they'll
you
tell
go to a bar that you know is a hookah.
Yeah.
They wait for the guy comes around or the girl comes around and says, hey, you want a hookah?
Yeah. So that's exactly what it is. But now it's like you once the waiter or the waitress just tells them, look, we have hookah, and then that's it. They understand that's it. It's gonna sell itself. Sometimes I really don't like to sell to stores. I used to sell to like 15 stores. I stopped selling to stores because the simple fact, the owner's not gonna push my product as much as I can push my product. And it stays on the shelf for only 1 week because it's a fruit.
Okay.
So the more fresher, the more better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So restaurants move faster than the store.
Oh wow. So is that like the REIT or the industry where you think you're gonna stay, or do you see like it going anywhere else?
Where was it as
Like say like
wise?
like right now, like restaurants, that's your thing.
Yeah.
You got restaurants online.
Yeah, I'm trying to go more as in like doing more events, doing more catering.
Okay.
Getting more restaurants, clubs, whatever I can get.
Mm-hmm. Would you ever do like? I think we should try to go for like amusement parks. I think amusement parks would be dope.
If they could have that hookah there, that should be dope.
Yeah, like Fright Fest, with hookahs.
That'd be fire.
That'd be fire.
I would do it.
I think,
Yeah,
but now that goes into my next question. So how
can you get established with something like that?
Not even that, but I want you to answer that question. Well, yeah, take that. How would you get established with like
it's something like that? In anything, even with restaurants, it's all about who you know. So it's like, you see, like you said, marketing, like you go into a restaurant, sometimes you sell them a pitch, sometimes they don't give a fuck, they don't want to hear that, bye-bye. Mm-hmm. But it's all about who you know. Sometimes the person that knows the owner get you connected in 2 minutes more than you actually walking in.
Going in and pitching your product.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah,
I think that's the hardest thing is like
I
networking.
think that's even big people too. When they networking, and even rich people, they have all those connections. That's what it's all about. It's all about connections in life.
And how do you go about like getting connections to like push your product?
Sometimes I actually like promoters. Sometimes if you're giving me a club or something, the promoters, I'll do like a percentage with them. You know what I'm saying? So if the promoters put my hookahs in their spot, or even giving me an account, I give them a percentage. Mm-hmm. That's only right.
No, I think that's a really good idea. And I'm asking because I'm trying to figure out ways in which that we could help try to get your product out there, but then also like how can we help get our podcast out there to get more views, more subs, and things like that. But the other question I wanted to ask you was, now what do you think is age appropriate for hookah?
21 and over.
Is that like the law? Or
yes.
It is?
That's the law.
For real?
Yeah.
Is that like a wait? Everybody relax.
No, I think it's 18.
All right, 21. So now let's
21 now. I thought it was 18 to smoke. You could buy cigarettes at 18.
Yeah, I know, but I think the law at restaurants has to be like 21.
Nah, it's 18.
It's 18.
Yeah, it's 18.
I think.
Well, now nobody know. Nobody know.
All right, well, let's go in the middle. 20.
And the reason why I asked that question is because we see like 14, 15-year-olds like hookahs is regular shit for them.
Yeah.
Now,
and the jewels and all the
the jewels is crazy.
Like the what are they? Those are like portable hookahs, I guess, right?
No.
What are those supposed to be?
They're like the pens that got the
like
oil.
The vape pens.
Yeah,
like the
vape pens and I don't know the names of these shits, but
I don't know either. But people are smoking them like crazy.
Now, how do you think? Like, what do you think about like kids that are doing it and stuff like that?
I honestly think it's not good. Me personally, I think it's just because it's not healthy for them. You know what I'm saying? At that age, me personally, it's not. I have a daughter. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's good at all.
So, what about like? Do you think parents should just tell them like, hey, like wait until you 20, since that's the age we all agreed on?
No, so they said to change the law. The age is 21 to buy tobacco now.
Yeah, you see.
So
because I was tobacco in it.
so he was right.
It's 21.
Okay. See, I didn't know that. I was confused because
I thought it was. That was
the 18.
I haven't been 18 in a long time.
Yeah, me
so.
too.
It was good when I was 18, I guess. But
I mean, I just think it's that's the step that I want to see is when, the scientists and shit like that, like they start writing their articles about hookah and all of that. Like, what are they gonna say to the kids who are doing it now by the time they turn like 25? Like, I want to know what that research is gonna say, because I see more kids doing it now than ever before. Like,
I see more people doing it now than ever.
that too.
Hookah, right?
Yeah,
or just smoking.
hookah.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like
Hookah,
this year is like the craziest I ever seen people smoking hookah. Like I'm telling you, I like the most hookah spots are like in Queens. You ever been to those hookah
like
spots
Astoria?
in Queens? Yeah,
Mhm.
Steinway. Steinway used to be only 10 years ago, 20 years ago. It was only Arabic restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
It was like you listen in the Arabic music to smoke actual good hookah in those spots.
Those spots be good though.
But now they changed it to all like regular clubs now. If you go to Steinway,
I haven't been to.
yeah, Steinway's like it's just regular clubs because they know nobody want to go in there and listen to just that Arabic music. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So they learned that the hard way. So now that and you go into those spots, you got everybody smoking, all different type of people. It's
So-
very popular right now.
Was there ever a time where it was like it wasn't really cool to be the one smoking hookah? Like,
That was like honest me. I think it was like 10 years ago, 15 years ago.
I don't know.
how long have you been smoking hookah?
Long time.
Damn.
Long time. But I don't know. I thought people were like, "Oh, you smoke hookah?" Yeah. I was just say, "Oh well."
Because I remember there was like a point in time where it was like, I remember when it was new and people were like, you do that. But now it's like,
Nah, I just
it's like one of those things, like it's like just a social cool thing to do. And it's like, I think it's now it's past weed as the cool thing to do. Like, I remember when weed was the cool thing to do. Now it's like, I feel like hookah. I see grandmas smoking hookah. I see kids smoking hookah. I see people my age. Is like everybody's doing it. And I don't know what the long-term effects are. And that's the one thing that I'm interested in seeing.
So it has nicotine.
Okay.
Hookah has nicotine. So long-term effects on nicotine, you already know how that is.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not good to be smoking anything.
What's the ultimate goal for
Fuck
you
it.
with your company?
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it.
What's the ultimate goal for you with your company?
To get stronger, I guess, to get stronger and just keep going. Get a stronger team. Have things more established, more better.
Mm-hmm.
That's it, honestly.
I want to transition to kind of get to know you a little bit better. Are you a Yankee fan?
No, I'm only a Knicks fan. I just
You-
love wearing Yankee.
Oh, you just killed him right now.
All right, that's the end of the show. The New York Knicks.
Yo, bro, I'm sorry, man.
How do you go from being?
Are you a Brooklyn fan?
I am not.
Oh,
I'm not a Brooklyn fan. I am a Boston Celtics.
oh, damn! Boston Celtics really hate the Knicks.
Yeah.
They
We don't like the Knicks, and we're really not quite fond of their fans either. But I like you, so you're good. You're good.
All right, thank you.
But why
I
the Knicks?
appreciate it.
Why the Knicks?
I don't know. They struggled for a long time, and I like to see the underdogs. Man. I love underdogs. I don't know.
Yo, they're so.
And I'm from New York. Like
You could have liked the Nets. I would have respected that. You could
the
have
Nets is not really from New York. They're from New Jersey.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the
That's
honest
true.
truth. Like the Knicks, they got the number one in what is that? Money wise as a franchise.
Mhm.
Why? Because we got a strong base and it's Madison Square Garden. But they suck. They do suck.
suck. Like, and they've been like this for decades.
Yeah, but they get better though.
No, they're not. Oh my god! No! They'll never be good ever. They're done.
So,
It's over. You think they're gonna win a championship before you die?
Hopefully.
Oh my
Hopefully.
God. Oh my God! Listen.
I'm not gonna say right away. All right, yeah, we're gonna win one. But
at least he's not earned.
No.
what? He goes hard.
No, he said the Knicks was making it. That was winning this year.
Nah, he said that. I give him props. Honestly, the beginning of the year, I didn't see them go into the playoffs. I seen them; they went to the playoffs. So they strong defensively.
So what?
Defense.
So what? No, they don't. They lost.
There's nobody to really score. There's not like if you see in the playoffs, there's nobody was really scoring. Randall got shut down, and he was the main guy.
Exactly.
We need a star.
And the star's never gonna come. This is what I'm saying.
Nah, somebody eventually is gonna.
Nah, I think
they've been saying this now since Latrell Sprewell. Come on, nobody's coming to New York ever. Kevin Durant went to Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving went to Brooklyn.
Just once Dolan sells the team, it'll be different.
He's never
the
selling.
management this year is good though.
Yeah, but that's because he took a back seat and let them do what they do.
Yeah, that's why they're doing good.
So you
Go
have
New York, go New York, go.
Oh my God.
It's New York.
Yeah.
It's New York. The Knicks is New York. Like
the Yankees are New York.
the Yankees are New York. Oh, wait. The Knicks is not New York.
No. The Knicks,
This guy's
the
crazy.
Knicks are an abomination of everything that
They are
New York
okay.
stands.
All right, I respect that. But they're not New York.
They're not New York. They're
They're not New York.
No.
So Brooklyn is that's more New York than the New York Knicks.
Yeah.
This guy's
Brooklyn.
crazy.
Yeah.
Listen. Brooklyn
Now
got
I
the swag. Brooklyn got the swag.
That's
Brooklyn got
just
the
now.
trip.
Listen, did you
Right.
see James Harden trying to sell tickets? He was promoting tickets. Say if you buy tickets, the next one is half for me.
He did that?
The Knicks don't do that.
He did that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never heard
Oh
about that.
man.
He said, "Yo, the next ticket is 50% off. Put James Harden." You know how they put the
No,
promote
he
James
didn't.
Harden.
That's because
And that was in the playoffs.
that's
Was it?
fine.
Yo, I'm telling you, see,
Nah.
the Knicks
It's
don't
okay.
need to do that.
It's okay.
I tried to buy a ticket; it was like $1,100.
It was. I
I
tried.
know.
G works over there, and I'm like, yo, G, get us some tickets. Nigga said, you bugging. I
Yeah.
cannot do that. He said, yo, we at least paying a rack for tickets.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
You gotta
see
pay
the
$1,000
Knicks,
to
like
see
you
the
said.
Knicks. You paid $1,000. That's first of all, the mere fact that you're getting people to pay $1,000 for a ticket is just that's genius marketing.
They said, don't
That's
mind
Madison
JT.
Square Garden. Honestly, you don't see the fans that be there half of the time. There's real diehard fans, and
Yep.
there's people that's from out of nowhere. They're on vacation. They said, just let's go to Madison Square Garden because
they
they
do
hope
that.
there's the opera on, but it's not. It's the Knicks.
They said, don't mind JT. It's the THC token.
Wow. Listen, like I said,
He still got it in the
I'm a
system.
vet. I'm a vet. I'm past that. And y'all just gotta accept me for who I am. You know, a lot of y'all couldn't survive what I've been through. That's all.
What?
It's the truth. A lot of y'all want to.
All right, let's keep it going.
I
So
just want to end that segment by saying the Knicks will never win a championship.
ever?
Hopefully
Ever.
next year, so I can come in this podcast.
Next year,
Next
Oh, he
year.
said hopefully.
Hopefully.
He
They
didn't
got
say
cap space. They got like 75 million cap space this year.
if they get somebody in the offseason, what you gonna say?
Yeah.
they've had
If
cap
you get Damian
space.
Lillard, what you gonna say?
If y'all get Damian Lillard, I'll buy you a Knicks jersey.
I'll buy you a watch. If we get,
Wait, hold on.
if we get the
Hold
if
on.
we get Damian Lillard this year,
If y'all get Damian Lillard this offseason, I'll buy you a Knicks jersey.
all right. So if he doesn't come,
If he doesn't, you say he's gonna give me a watch. You said that.
all
I
right.
didn't say that.
So we got to wait till the beginning of this year.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, bet. All right.
Yeah, tip off.
All right.
So
My man.
I know we're not gonna get him, but I just got high hopes.
Damian
There's always
Lillard,
have to have,
he knows he's not going to the New York Knicks. The Knicks starting five will be very similar to what their starting five was when they lost to little Trae Young.
honestly, little Trae Young is doing his
Ballin'.
thing.
he might not play this next game.
No, wait. Don't praise Trae Young now. Because when he was in the Garden, y'all was calling him bald.
Yeah.
Don't praise him now. And y'all spit on him. Don't praise him now. We knew what he was.
Oh yeah.
But he's balling, bro.
Yeah,
I give him respect.
Yeah, no. Knicks fans know.
Yeah. Sixers fans definitely
Sixers
know.
fans know too.
And Sixers got a better squad than us.
They do.
Sixers, yeah.
And that kid Collins, man, he's balling.
Yeah, he is balling.
He's
doing his thing.
Yeah.
He's doing his thing.
I just won me a new watch. So I appreciate you taking.
He never said what kind of watch.
It don't matter.
It's daytime.
I didn't say what kind of jersey. But yeah, man, I despise the New York Knicks.
We're gonna find out real soon too about Dame.
We are,
because he already said that he don't want to be in Portland.
He did. I think
I know where he's going to.
I think he's going to the Lakers.
They can come home.
That's too much of a
come home. Come home. He could come home to the Lakers. I'm good with that.
What about Zion?
Fuck Zion. Not my man Zion.
Zion is a realistic situation
is
for
realistic for the Knicks.
That can
I
happen.
can see that.
He's not. He's not gonna.
And then
what?
he
He's not
comes-
gonna have anybody. He can't do it by himself.
The fuck, Zion Williamson?
He can't do shit.
Okay.
He's not gonna do anything. He's not gonna bring somebody to play with him. Like
I think somebody will come if they see him there.
to play with Zion.
He's laughing.
Yo,
Nah.
they've been
Zion-
saying this for decades,
Just
bro.
deciding the point guard.
I remember in 2010 when the Knicks fans thought he was coming to New York when LeBron made the decision. I remember those days. I remember when they thought LeBron was coming. I remember when they thought they had a chance to get Zion because they was in the lottery. They didn't get him. They think
always
they're gonna
have
get
that bad
have bad
break, though.
luck,
Yeah,
bro.
that bad luck is crazy.
Yeah, you
This
acting
is
like
the Knicks. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. It shouldn't be a surprise. It's the Knicks.
Yeah, everybody, please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe.
You know what? Transition.
Let's get back into hookahs because this shit is done good. Who was like the first big name person who came and hit you up was like, yo, I want hookah?
the first.
First one for you. Like,
Instagram, Mike Ruger.
oh, that's the comedian dude. Not
Yeah,
comedian.
the comedian dude.
Yeah, I know who that is.
Mike Ruger. Yeah.
And then after that, it just blew up.
Then after that, it was just from all different type of people.
I seen P.O. on your shit.
PO too, yeah. He's real cool. Like if I don't know if you didn't. If you would have seen my Instagram when before, he used to come to my house all the time.
Oh, word?
Yeah, because he used to do a lot of promo for my brother, and he had a furniture store in the Bronx, so he just became real cool with him. So he was hanging out with him on a daily basis.
That's right.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool.
How important is social media for the work that you do?
Well, it helps. People because some people when they see it in the street or they see it just like they're like, what is that? But then when you see it on Instagram, you explain to them exactly what it is, what they're looking at, what flavors you have, and then they have a better understanding. So I think Instagram helps everybody.
No funny shit. I went to wash clothes and I went to dry. I wash all my clothes. I wash a big ass laundry bag and then I go dry it. So it takes me about 45 minutes hour to dry, right? So I bought one of the hookahs with me to sit down in my car and I'm smoking the shit. And I was about to be done because I had to get the clothes, but it still was pumping. I was like, damn, I don't even want to throw this out. Some dude walked by. He was like, yo, what is that? I said, yo, here he is. Lit Hookah, go, man. Yo, you want? I said, yo, you want this? I got extra pieces. I got extra thing. I gave it to him. He's like, yo, where can I order that? I don't know if he ever did. I hope he did. I don't know the dude's name or whatever like that, but I gave him the hookah. Nigga was just smoking that shit down the block. I was driving. I seen him still, like, all the way to Aranda. He was still smoking. I was like, yeah. I hope he ordered, but I don't even know who the fuck he is.
Yeah.
I mean, you did your part, though.
Yeah, I was like,
that's
I
major.
appreciate you.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I feel like when it comes to like social media, a lot of people don't really know how to make it work for them. So now my next question is, do you think it's smart to pay for promotion?
I can't.
You can't.
No, I can't promote on Instagram. Like I can't use how people use the sponsors. and
Yeah.
promos? I can't because it's tobacco. Yeah.
So most of the shit is just word of either word of mouth or word of
It's like
image, I
organic.
guess.
Yeah.
Like
It's authentic.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So people just hearing from it, people, just being out there.
Mm-hmm.
In the beginning, honestly, I used to just go everywhere, just give them out. Just give them out, give them out, give them out, give them out, give them out. People liked it. They started buying, so I was just doing that, and then Instagram, letting people know, and then one person seeing it, and then the other person, when you're always doing shout outs, people always see what's going on.
So in the beginning, you weren't making a lot of money because you were giving them out for free.
Yeah, in the beginning, I was good. I was like, if I made money, whatever profit I made,
put it back in.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a proposition for you.
Like even in the regular business, you own a deli, for example. You own a deli, you're not making profit until after 6 months. This is a known fact. Every Arabic could tell you that. Wow. Any business you own, you need 6 months to grow at least. That's why they keep 6 months of payments on the side. If you don't, then you're opening it with fresh luck. Like nobody makes money the first week. I'm not a drug dealer. You know what I'm saying? If you're selling drugs, it's different. But it's not. So you always got to put it out there.
Just remind me. I got a proposition for you that I cannot speak on here.
Can you write it down in your notes?
No, I'm gonna remember. You know what it is.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
I do not.
It's all right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you're not gonna forget that.
Yeah, we're not gonna forget that. But that's gonna come. We're gonna make that work.
Do people come to you though with like propositions and opportunities to do
business? All the time.
How do you manage that?
Because what I do is if I'm in life, you can't. Everybody open doors for you, right? You got to open doors for them. If you don't open doors for them, one hand can't wash the other, right or wrong. So you have to let people know, like, listen, you helping me, you're gonna get some type of return, and that's just in life in general. That's anything with me. That's why everything works in the right way, because I go right by people, and people go right by me, and everything just stays,
That's cool. I mean, I feel like that part of business is something that's like, is almost like an unwritten law.
Yeah.
Because you also hear about people doing a lot of shady business.
Yeah.
So how do you choose, like, okay, like you a trustworthy person, let's work together? Like, how do you determine somebody who you should work with?
I go by their work. For example, I'm not just gonna pay you every week. This is a commission job. You're gonna have to give me clients, and for order to give me clients, that's how you get commission. I learned that from working sales at Toyota. They don't pay you if you don't sell a car.
Oh, wow. So you had to be on the grind.
Yeah, you know what they paying you? Like they regular check if you didn't sell a car? It's $250.
Oh,
without tax, that's like $150. You work 6 days a week.
Damn.
That's more than full time.
Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah. That's working as a salesman. And you gotta some cars, like some people's real nice at it. And it took me a while to be nice at it. Because knowing the people, you got a good product. Like I said, you got a good product. You just got to know what they want. So what they wants and needs.
How do you do you ever feel like you ever been like the pushy salesman?
Nah. I first understand what they want. For example, I need an SUV. All right, you need an SUV. How many kids you have? I have 3. But I want a Highlander. Why you want a Highlander? That's going to cost you more. I literally... like put them in their place, because some people don't understand.
Some people just want to, and other people just want to sell. Oh, you want a Highlander? I'm just going to sell you this Highlander.
It's like you're buying food, you're starving. You're going to buy everything on the menu, you're starving. But if you really think about it, you just want like 1 or 2 things off the menu. It's the same thing. You got to like basically let them know, like, or you want to be in a Highlander, do you want to pay $3 something a month with certain amount of down? Do you want to do that? Okay, then okay, go ahead, do it.
Yeah.
But some people are like, no, I'm not paying that. So if you're not paying that, then get a RAV4. Get a RAV4, because it doesn't make sense. It's not in your budget. You know what I'm saying? So you understand what's their budget. You understand what they want and what they need. So they want a Highlander, but they really need a RAV4.
Yeah.
It's just common sense.
That's a good point. Do you have any more questions about hookahs?
It will come up to me.
So I want to
come to me.
I want to go into like the car industry then. So like, how did you start there? And do you think that's a good field for a lot of people to learn
actually
sales?
Yeah, it is honestly, because so that's the type of job you don't even need a degree or nothing. You can just go get a job as being a salesman.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you don't need no degree, no nothing. They're just gonna test you. They're gonna train you for a month, and then they're gonna explain to you need to do this and that. You need to sell 10 cars. Certain dealerships will tell you you need to sell 10 cars a month. If not,
Is that a lot?
to me, I thought that was nothing.
Okay.
But and then in the beginning, it took me like a couple months to understand it's not easy to sell 10 cars.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because you have to close a certain amount of people.
Mm.
That's another thing too. You take 10 customers, you have to close 7. If not, they bench you. They tell you, listen, you're not a good salesman.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's tough. So
That's in franchise dealerships. I don't know what they do in other dealerships.
Okay, so like if you go to like a Toyota.
Yeah, the
like
Toyota,
Nissan,
yeah, something like that.
You're not talking about the.
Oh my God.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, you're not talking about the ones that just be on the side and they be like, oh yeah, finance here.
Like the
Yeah,
shit with
no,
the-
I'm not talking about that. I'm
with the-
talking about like the actual Toyota, actual Lexus, actual like those type of places. Yeah, they go by your work and they see you do good work.
Yeah.
Then, and if they see you not doing good work, they'll just fire you.
But now in that industry though, like, so if I wanted to get in, I'm 18 years old. I'm looking for a job. This is actually perfect information because now we're going into the summer.
Yeah.
So if I'm 18, I'm looking for a job. Like, how do I get into the car selling business?
Oh, usually, like I knew somebody.
Okay.
So that's how it kind of got easy for me. It was just word of mouth. Like this kid, I told him about my background. He's like, bring him in.
Mm-hmm.
And certain people, you could just go in. It depends on,
Mm-hmm.
on what are you trying to do. Because certain dealerships, they give you a certain pay plan.
Mm-hmm.
Like they'll tell you, we give you 10% on the front commission.
Mm-hmm.
They'll give you 10%. Certain. So it all depends on where you going as a dealership. You can make a lot of money. You can make actually $100K a year if you love it. If you really, I liked it. I didn't love it to a point that I want to stay there. Forever. Yeah. I just felt like I love to learn.
Yeah.
And learn and keep going on, understanding what's this and this business, what's that. So it taught me a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. It taught me a lot about sales, understanding people.
Yeah, and I wanted to ask, that's exactly what I wanted to ask you. So what did you learn about dealing with people from your experience at Toyota?
Oh, it like dealing with people is hard, man. It's hard because like some people will come in there with a mindset like this guy's gonna rape me, and some people come with that mindset like, oh, I'm gonna sit down, understand, look, shop, and leave. Just walk around, window shop, and leave. So you just gotta understand who's a buyer, who's not a buyer. Like that comes out of experience after a while.
Can you
tell?
Can you tell?
It took me months to really understand who's buyers and who's not buyers. Just by looking. Like honestly, for example, an average person, you like a young kid, we wouldn't just go buy right away. Sometimes they do.
Yeah.
But it depends on how they go about it. You know what I'm saying? Like if they really want a car, young kids, they don't think. They just, oh, I need a car. I need it right now. I need this. I need that payment. I need this. I need that. An older person will walk in, let you do all the talking and leave. He did his research.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go to another spot. So it all depends on the person.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I always bring it back to the beginning where I said want and needs, because you got to understand what the people want. That's how you can really sell a car more. Because before I was just worried about selling them the car.
Yeah.
I had to understand what they really wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I really need this. I really need that. And I was just worried about closing them or finishing
to get paid.
Yeah.
And it's not really like that. It's customer service.
How did you learn how to deal with rejection, being that you were in sales? So like if somebody says no, I don't want it, or no, I'm good. Like how did you deal with that?
Me, I knew when somebody really didn't want a car, but in certain places they'll tell you, like management will be like, no, he don't leave the place until I talk to him. You know what I'm saying? So for example, you come in, say no, I don't want a car. You can actually get in trouble if you walk out and the manager don't speak to you.
No way.
Yeah.
What?
I got in trouble mad times. Like
Damn.
a customer was like, nah, yo, straight up. He spoke patois. He was like, yo, me no want a car, B. yeah, little more. And left. You heard? I looked at my manager. My manager's Jamaican. I told him, I was like, yo, he said, look more. So he left. He was like, what? He made me go to the guy's car and tell him, wait, my manager has to talk to you before you leave.
Oh, shit.
Did he come back in?
Yeah, he came back in. But like halfway, and I had to make my manager meet him outside because he was like, "Yo, I'm in the car. Yo, what the He's going crazy.
I mean that's what comes with it.
Yeah,
But
that's what comes with it. Exactly.
do you feel like that hurt your mindset towards like trying to make commission for future clients?
Or your ego.
Oh yeah,
That
it
too.
does. But at the same time, you just got to keep understanding that that's how it is, man. Not everybody's gonna buy it. You know, not everybody's just realistic. But you just gotta know who to pick. You know what I'm saying?
You got to be a shark.
Exactly. They're all sharks in that dealership. So whoever eats first, that's how it is.
Now, does that same mentality apply to your business here with Lit Hookahs?
No, because there's not a lot of people doing what I'm doing. So that's why I picked this market.
Okay.
Because there's not a lot of people doing exactly what I'm doing. So, and plus, it's labor. It's not easy. So understanding what you're putting out there is hard work. So, and anything you do is hard work. It's just that you got to look at the playing field. Like, if there's a lot of people selling weed on the same corner, they're all sharks now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not easy. It's not easy to eat.
You know, I actually had a couple of people come to me saying, like, I want to do this, like, before I even like seen it, but nobody really took the step forward to do
it. That's really the problem, because that's the real focus. To do this, like I said, it's not easy.
Yeah.
So a lot of people say, I'm going to do that.
Uh-huh.
Even people that buy from him, go ahead. It's not easy. It's hard work. And plus, on top of that, what I do is, like, even people that really did this from the beginning, like, I had to really take their work, study it. You study it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Make it better. So it's hard work in anything you do. Some people don't want to do that labor. They just think about it.
Yeah,
they
that's
just
true.
want that
Like,
instant success.
I got it. Like, there was a couple of people that came to me and was like, "Yo, let's do it." Like a long time ago. Oh, I want to buy a van and we could just go do it and we could just bring it to like events and catering. And then I said, "All right, cool, let's do it." They never wanted to take a step forward because they never was really serious about it. So I was like, all right, whatever. Just that's not But
no, not for nothing. This is not the only thing that's small in the market. There's a lot of things you can do.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that you gotta just do your homework. You know what I'm saying? Just do your homework.
Are you still doing homework?
Every day you do homework.
But what are you? So
like right now, like everything is established, but I still, try to understand, like, how can I go to certain places? How can I make it better in this city? How can I do? Oh, my bad.
No, we can hear you. I can tell you.
I'm getting real Kobe Bryant-esque vibes from your work ethic.
And honestly, I look up to that guy.
So how the hell
you like that name?
You become how like everything
Mamba mentality on defense.
Is he? Like, does he influence like what you do and
yeah, because he. Oh my God, I keep stepping on this.
It's all good.
So he keep the way he does things. Kobe, he does things off of mentality. It's like to go whatever you're gonna do, put 100%.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you do that with anything you do, I feel like that's how I use like in life. Just you know what I'm saying? If you do everything 100%, it's gonna be 100%. That's how I see it.
Is this a business that you feel like eventually you're gonna have competition with? Like, do you see competition?
There's already people that sell this in certain places in the Bronx, certain places.
Oh, really?
Yeah, certain places in Queens.
Okay.
But there's nothing like mine. It's like,
hell yeah.
I'm be honest with you.
Let's
be honest with you. Like the flavor they use is nasty. The cup is they don't even put this rubber. If you put that cup in, the plastic will break. Like it's just a lot cheaper.
Don't give them no gems. Don't give them no gems. Don't tell them what they can do better.
Yeah, man.
No, I mean I feel like
I'm sorry. Let's just take this off real quick. What made you a Celtics fan? Like
okay.
Adam, are you from Boston?
I'm not. I lived in Boston though for 2 years.
Okay.
But
those are very brutal fans, by the way.
No, it's real. Like they fight.
Die hard.
They spit on people. If you have a Yankee hat in the back of your car, they'll bash the back of your window. Like it's bad. Like, it's crazy in Boston. But I became a fan because I was a Kevin Garnett fan growing up. So when he got traded from the Timberwolves to the Celtics, I just stayed, and I stayed there. I liked how the organization was. And, you know.
Kevin Garnett didn't he buy a team right now? No, right?
Yeah, he's a part owner of the Timberwolves.
Oh, did he buy it?
Yeah, I think he's part
Oh,
owner.
wow.
If he's not part owner, then he has like a very high position in the
word?
organization. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Congratulations to him, then.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's my favorite player, bro. We're gonna get him on the pod one day. I'm telling you.
Yeah, word.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna happen soon.
We got
not soon.
We
but
got a decent connection.
Mm-hmm.
A decent connection. We're gonna make it happen. But yeah, that's how I became a Celtics fan. I hope that you join me one day. You know,
Celtics fan?
Of course.
I'll go with you.
Leave. Wow. No,
if the Knicks is over there playing.
No. You got to leave that graveyard.
We kind of beat the Celtics a couple of times this year.
You did, but
and you got a better team.
True, but
It's always a but.
In 2008, we won a championship. The Knicks.
Oh, here you go.
Just saying, if anybody knows
what Frazier's about to, he's about to
Frazier.
fire. He's about to quit this year as being
He's tired of calling these fucking games. He's tired of this shit.
He's tired of wearing them suits too.
And he wears those suits, those nasty
those
looking
suits.
suits. But
You like those suits?
no.
Them suits is horrible.
how does this help you create generational wealth? It's a tough transition, but like in terms of like, do you feel like this is something you're gonna pass down like to your? I know you say that.
Hopefully, I have a daughter. Hopefully, like honestly, like I don't think to that step until I'm at that step. Honestly, you know, like it's not
Still on the ground, on the grow. You're trying to grow still.
Yeah, it's always not. It's not like I don't like to think that far until like I'm at least 80% that far. You know what I'm saying?
So how important is like planning ahead for you in terms of like your business? Like, do you think like 3 years, 5 years, 2 months down the line, like where's your
I
line?
really don't know. Honestly, I'm just taking it where it's taking me right now. Honestly,
Do you feel like there's going to be Lit Hookah to go in every state?
I'm trying. Honestly, that's why I want to go to this convention. God
When is
knows
it?
who you might meet over there.
When is it?
It's in October.
All right, we out.
Yeah, you can come if you
I
want.
don't smoke hookah.
It's Vegas.
Yeah, you can come if you want.
Let's
We're
go.
going to Vegas.
Guess we're going to Vegas in October, depending on a date, because that's my son's birthday month. You gotta let me know the date.
Yeah,
But that'd be cool. I'm 24th.
No, this is like on the 8th.
Oh, okay. So maybe we could do that. That'd be cool.
when is it?
The 8th.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, that's very doable.
It is.
It's very doable. Do we have to buy tickets to like get inside?
No.
Probably, right? No?
No.
Oh, so all we need is like a hotel room.
That's
That's
it.
it.
And money to gamble.
Oh, see, I don't.
That's what.
You don't gamble?
Nah, I'm not. I mean,
Well,
I'm a sporadic gambler. So like once in a blue moon, like they always in the chat, like, yo, who you got? Like, I'm not really into that. I just like to debate about sports.
Yeah. I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I don't gamble as much. I play once in a blue.
my man's trying to plug you to one of his friends that they already use you. Warren tried to get Lit Hookah to go to somebody else, and they already called him.
Oh, they already know.
They already know who he is.
Crazy.
That's
That's crazy.
Keep it going. Tell them to keep running that
I'm
shit up.
trying, man. Thank you, man.
Now, what about in like other countries? Do you think that this product exists?
In other countries?
Yeah.
Not really. Like maybe a little bit in my country. And because my father's from Yemen and my mom's from Palestine.
From Yemen.
Yeah.
I have some questions about that. Good.
Yeah, I don't know too much about my country
Okay.
so much well because I didn't go there for a long time.
Okay.
But yeah, so my father's from Yemen. In Yemen, they do this. Not really. Not Palestinians really don't. They do, but not as much. But this is really, like I said, it's really big in Michigan. And out of all the states, any country,
Michigan though.
there's a lot of Arabs in Michigan.
Oh, okay.
You're like Hamtramck is a lot of Arabs.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I would have never.
So what would be like your biggest, like the hardest thing to do to get it into like Jersey? Like just like a spot for you don't got to go to Jersey. You have your own place in Jersey. Like, or would you open up stores for you to just like keep dishing this shit out?
That's what, like you saying, open up a store to dish it out.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. But like me personally, I want to really get it more in the people's business than having it in my own, like in my own establishment.
Okay.
You know, that's why I really focus on wholesale and retail, because the retailer will make his money, but a wholesaler can, instead of being in one spot, you can be in 30 spots
At once.
and you don't have to worry about, you know, being at this location, at that location. You have to worry about this store, something happening to it, the product, the merchandise, the profit. You just make your profit from selling it to the wholesalers and let them deal with the consumer.
What?
That's how you actually grow better, because when you're in one establishment, you're only creating for the people that's around your neighborhood and helping around your neighborhood.
Yeah,
You don't think so?
Yeah, like the corner store is only on the corner store. It's not.
It's on that block.
Or they open up another store in another corner, which that circulates money and food and stuff in that that spot.
Neighborhood, exactly.
Yeah.
That little
Like you're not gonna leave. You're not gonna go to Jersey and say, I'm gonna go to Randall and eat. True. Like, I mean, I get that.
Yeah, that's the only reason. That's the only reason why I focus on wholesale so much, because it could get me in a lot of places, and my business is so forth.
Now, last week when I was, on sabbatical, my movie experience was enhanced. Right? I'm laying down, going through what I'm going through, and like the characters, like, were just different. Like I'm watching something called like Black Summer. It's about like the zombie apocalypse. Right?
Yeah.
Like the zombies were slowly crawling out the TV. Right?
What?
Just
I'm
listen.
trying to understand.
Just listen. I'm getting to my question. I'm just, I'm building it up. And it was like crazy. Like you thinking, again, like I thought I was going to die. Right? Does hookah enhance the experience of watching a movie?
No. No, right?
Nah. It enhances a game for me more than like
a game.
Yeah, like if I'm watching like the basketball game and I'm smoking hookah, like I'm happy. I wouldn't smoke this and watch a movie.
But you don't feel like nothing
like big, like you don't feel like a high.
Yeah, really? You don't feel no high. You don't have no THC. You don't have. It's just tobacco.
Oh, okay. I mean, all right. I might get down with the hookah train one day. Not yet. But because
there's one over there for you if you.
No. I told you I'm retired, man. I'm retired till further notice.
You gotta go soon.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So we're gonna ask like last couple of questions because he's a busy man. He gotta go do what he gotta do. He gotta go. People ordering hookahs. So I guess what's next then? What's the next step? Where we doing? How can we help you out?
That's how you're helping me out, my brother. I don't know. Thank God. I'm just trying. You know what I'm saying? Going, busting my ass. That's you guys right now helping me. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you guys.
Of course, man. Listen, even though you a Knicks fan, we always good, man. We always good.
I think I'm gonna give you that watch real soon.
But I guess my last question is. I had a few questions.
Me too. I know he got to go.
Yeah, you got to go.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead. You ask your question.
No, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Is there anything that? Matter of fact, no. I'm gonna get this. When can we shoot our commercial?
Whenever you're ready.
Let's do it. That was my last question.
We got green screen.
We got green screen. We got the
cameras,
lights. We got the 6K camera right here.
Whenever you're ready. Can I bring like a
It's your commercial.
You can bring whatever you want.
Want to bring strippers? If she's okay with that, I'm fine with it.
No, we're gonna keep it halal, but
Okay.
No strippers. Don't worry about it.
That's fine. All right,
so strippers it is.
All right, best. So I want to help. Like,
I appreciate you.
Yeah, sure, for your page and
definitely. I appreciate
that'll be
you.
One
guys.
way we could definitely contribute to helping your product grow. And
I appreciate you.
And we got your back.
Yeah, we do.
I appreciate you.
We do. He got to go, so we're gonna wrap it up. Thank everybody for watching. JT, anything you got to say before we get out of here?
If you're watching this video, please like and subscribe. Also, where can they find you on social media?
Instagram, Lit Hookah to go. LIT Hookah #2 go.
Lit Hookah to go. Make sure you go follow that. Make sure you follow. Make sure you like. Make sure you buy. Huh? Is a question in the chat? Last question.
What's the minimum? What's his minimum? It depends.
It depends. Like if you're in the Bronx, there's not really no minimum. If you're like in Brooklyn, in certain places in Brooklyn, there's a minimum of 2 or 3 at least. 4 because it's simple fact, toll, gas. It's just we're located in the Bronx. So if you want us to go a certain amount, we don't charge for delivery fees. So we want you, make it reasonable for the both of us. That's how I see it. Customers is first. That's how I always look at everything.
You should get Lit Hookah to go on Uber.
Yeah, right.
Because then all you got to do is have it deliver it. They can just pick that shit up from you.
Yeah, I was honestly trying to work on an app, but it's not easy.
Oh, we might have somebody to help you out with an app.
Her brother makes apps.
Yeah, see, I like this already.
We might be able to help you out with something. As long as we can help you out, we can help you out.
Appreciate you guys, man.
So y'all two exchange information.
Definitely. An app would be cool. They pick it up from and they drop it off.
And they should be able to make it. We're gonna talk.
Yeah.
We gonna talk.
Listen, we actually how can you help? You see, you've been helping on this.
Let's go. We got it. I know he got to go, so we got to get him to sign that board. I don't know if you brought an extra sticker. You can put a sticker on the board. I don't know if you got an extra one. That would have been tough. But I don't know if you have one.
I get it. Don't worry.
All right,
make it happen.
All right, let's go. We out of here, man. Like we always say, man. 9 to 5 pays the bills. 6 to 12 builds the empire, man. We getting the fuck out of here. This man right here next to me, he's building the fucking empire. Y'all better get that shit down before you blow it. Y'all can't get it. Y'all gonna be waiting hours. So, I'll be waiting hours. But yo, we love y'all. We out. Thank you guys for watching.
Peace.